Hey, good morning, kindergarten friends. It is Thursday. It is day 4 of our 3rd week of doing our remote learning at home. I know you're doing a great job, and I'm really proud of you for sticking with it. I know that it kind of feels like we've been doing this forever, and it's hard to remember what school was like. But I want to encourage you to keep learning and keep growing and keep doing your very best work, which I know that you are doing at home. I woke up again this morning and there's snow on the ground at my house. This is crazy. Do you have snow where you are, or did it just rain at your house? It's white outside right now. I do have calendar for us to do today, and I've got some things planned for you to continue learning and to continue growing. But I wanted to show you something. Look at this. I had 2 different kiddos lose teeth in just the last couple of days. Our friend Kaylee, she lost one up on the top, and her daddy texted me a picture. And then last night, Caleb lost his very first tooth. He was wiggling, and just popped it out with his tongue. So in your calendar math, as you get to that place, we have 2 friends. So we have a K and a C for today. So I'm gonna collect all of our little tooth fed up here, and next time I can get them to you, I will get them delivered. So if we're on our calendar though, it's Thursday. It is April 2nd. April 2nd. So now we would write the date 4-2-20. And our song for April goes like this. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, it's April. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, my friends. When green leaves are showing and flowers are growing. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, my friends. Right now it feels like snow is showing, but there's little green leaves. Have you seen green leaves in your yard or on the trees? I haven't seen any flowers yet. We have a couple, that's not true, we have a couple little yellow ones that crop up first on the fields here, but nothing else is really peeking out quite yet. I think they're thinking, it's still cold, I don't want to get up. So it's April 2nd. My pattern so far is just umbrella. Here's a raindrop. Let's color it blue, what do you think? So right now I'm at umbrella, raindrop. That's interesting. Okay, if we're counting how many days smarter you are, I don't have Hannah here today to help me. She's still sleeping. I have 100, 110, 120, 130, 131, 132, 133. So 1, 3, 3. 100, 1, 2, 3, 30, 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 3. That's kind of fun to write in your calendar math. The other thing that Caleb asked me about, and then I realized I probably didn't explain it very well, is you have your calendar math, and then the next thing that you have is this chart. We're making a new chart or a new graph. And it says, April showers bring me flowers. At least that's what they say. But all I see is rain, rain, rain. When can I go and play? So it says, is it raining today? Yes or no? And yesterday, it wasn't raining at our house. We were fortunate. It did hail and it did snow later in the afternoon, but at least in the morning, it was not raining. So that's your graph for that. And then beyond that, you just have regular dates to write and the dice game to play. Keep rolling those dice and finding the sums, please. And evens and odds, too. I want you to keep working on that skill. So, and then here's your tooth man. Caleb. It's April. Okay, are you ready for our work? Oh, itchy neck. Are you ready for our work for the day? Me too. Okay, so password. Then you're on G and H today. Remember, your G's go under the plane line and they go around, touch the plane line, down to the worm line, and you give it a hook. right? Around, down to the worm line and you give it a hook. Okay, and G's go around and then they're like a little line at the plane line and back down to the grass line. So I want you to slow down and practice these. Do a nice job, please. Okay, so trace and then fill and then trace and then fill. Remember when you fill your line too, please do the same number that's on the upper row. Don't just do like 3 G's and spread them apart really far, because I want you to be practicing and getting your little fingers nice and strong. Okay, so G's and H's, please. Then for Bible, remember Exodus 12:13. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. Okay, so our Bible stories for today come from our Bible, but I want you to read about Jesus is arrested. So this is the very next one after he washes feet. Jesus is arrested. Peter denies Jesus. Deny means to say that you don't know. I don't know him. I have no idea who Jesus is. But Peter was one of his very good friends. And then we're going to read about Good Friday today as well. So those are our 3 stories. And the Good Friday one is a little longer. That's okay. Okay? So 3 stories today, please. And then on your Holy Week wheel, I know you've done a really nice job coloring these. So you should have almost all of them done. Monday, Thursday. Whoop. I was looking for Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday. Then it goes Monday, Thursday. Remember where they have the Last Supper? And Jesus washes his disciples' feet, their stinky feet. We were talking, Caleb and I were talking about, how do you think their feet smelled? They had sandals and they walked on dirt roads. And they didn't have cars and they just had animals. And could you imagine what was in the road to make the mud? It was stinky and smelly. And washing feet was the job of a servant, like the lowest of the low. And yet Jesus, the King of heaven and earth, was willing to go down on his knees and wash the stinky feet of his friends. That's pretty amazing. Okay. Then the story for today is about Good Friday. And so you can color this one as you go. And then the last one is going to be Easter Sunday, and we'll actually read about that tomorrow. Okay, so there's your Holy Week wheel. Then I have one last stick ABC order. I know that you're getting so good at these, and you know about doing these by which letter comes first in the alphabet. And then if you don't know, you go to the next door neighbor, and if you still are the same, then you go to the next door neighbor again. So thank you for working so hard to learn this skill. The other thing that we're gonna do today, probably at my house, is we're gonna do a Raz Kids and a writing about our Raz Kids. So make sure that this week that you've done one in here and maybe one in here, that you've done 2 writings about what you're reading to keep your brain going and remember how to make sentences. So don't forget to be reading and writing, please. Then I've heard so many of you have gotten on Raz Kids and you're doing so great with your addition math facts. I'm really proud of you. I did slow it down a little bit for all of us because I know that speed just feels so fast. So I did slow it down. And so I want you to keep working on your math facts and see how far we can get on Rocket Math. Today I have a dice game for you to play, and you're gonna start with 6 plus 6. So I did the first one for you, equals 12. And then we're gonna take the answer, the sum, and we're gonna move it, and that's gonna be the first number of our next problem. So you see I made an arrow. Then you're gonna only roll 1. Don't roll 2, just roll 1. And you're gonna roll it, and whatever number you get, if I roll and I get a 2, I'm gonna write the number 2. And now my sentence says 12 minus, remember Linus the minus, 12 minus 2 equals 10. Then I'm gonna take my 10 and I'm gonna move it down here. And then I would roll my dice again, and maybe I got 1. So I put my 1 here, but now I have a plus sign. So now it would be 10 plus 1. So you're going to go back and forth doing your addition and subtraction problems. So I'm going to write in my numbers for you so that you can see it. 10, and then if I rolled a 1, okay, so 12 plus 2, 12 take away or minus 2 equals 10. Then my 10 comes here, 10, and then if I roll again, maybe I just got a 1. 10 plus 1 equals 11. You're right. So then we move 11, and then I move 11 down. Mine just happens to go in order. Yours probably won't. Okay? So that's a dice game. You might need mom or dad to help you with that as you get going on it, and that's okay. You can also use your counters or crackers or cereal if you need something to help you count with. That's okay. Okay, then I have another sneaky E page, another magic E page, and I had said that there was a Harry Kindergarten video about magic E or sneaky E or silent E, but it wouldn't let me load it to our YouTube channel. So if you want, you can have mom or dad just search for it on YouTube. Just type in Harry Kindergarten or Jack Hartman silent E, and that one will come up for you. So here's another one. You're looking at the picture and writing the word, and then writing it over here. Glue the word and then write the word. Okay. Then the last thing for you today, check out your science magazine, do some picture walks. Caleb laughed really hard yesterday about this one. He loved Dog on Wheels. And we were trying to think if we could get our dog Max to do any of those tricks. Okay, I know that you're doing a great job. I am confident that you're gonna make some great choices today. You're gonna work hard to get your work done because I know that you can do it. You can do hard things and you are lovable and capable. So finish the week well and keep up the great work.